Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it.
I'm about to commentate this whole too.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but
I expect you to commentate my next game.
he's taken down right after. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first
play. The Lions versus Texans this week. Lions coming off a win. I'm pretty sure the Texans. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. Where's my phone? Lions versus Texans this week. Lions coming off a heartbreaking comeback loss last week. The Texans, I'm pretty sure, coming off a victory. Lions here, Jared Goff back to throw it. And a better start to what the game ended off last week. Jared Goff had an abysmal performance. Looking to bounce back this week against the Texans, but that Texans, they are frisky. And it looks like... Hold on. And it looks like, yes, Jared Goff has been taken out of the game. Bench for his performance from last week. Jared Goff getting sent to the sideline as Bo Nix, the rookie, comes out. Handed off to David Montgomery. He has a huge hole up the middle. David Montgomery to about the 49-yard line. About a 20-yard gain for David Montgomery on his first carry. Looking good as he did last week. With Bo Nix coming in the game, you're going to think they're going to lean a lot on their superstar running back this game, not trying to put too much pressure on Bo Nix to get this victory.
He took it and rambled. And just the third play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that.
Bo Nix back in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Montgomery motioning. And it's a screen to Montgomery out wide right. Montgomery making another play, getting 9 yards. After his 29-yard rush, he got a 9-yard gain. They're easing Bo Nix into this game, as you can tell, getting him screens, getting that running back some work. They really want to, get him as comfortable as you can. Again, 3 receivers, tight end. Montgomery in the backfield. He's pretty tired, though. He's going to get this off to the rookie, Pearsall makes a couple of moves, gets the first down, and some more.
He's the NFL in reception.
Jesus, I did not know that. You got 3 receivers out again. David Montgomery is still tired, but Bo Nix back to pass. Dumps it down to Laporta. Laporta breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle, but he's running the wrong way. Sam Laporta with a great but net negative play. He had about 9-10 yards on that play alone, but ran the opposite direction, and the Texans surrounded him, got him down for a no-yard completion, I guess. David Montgomery back with another pass. David Montgomery has gotten the ball 4 times in the first drive. David Montgomery looking like he's checking himself out of the game. He's a little too tired. Kudos to Nix on that play. He was getting tackled as he made that pass. Bo Nix back to drop, and he dumps it off to the running back. Again, this time a different running back. Rookie to rookie, Bo Nix looking as good as he did at the end of the last game. First touchdown for the rookie running back. And I know David Montgomery's pretty mad at he's been the workhorse on that drive. And the rookie back comes in, gets their score. But the Lions are happy as they're up 7-0. Here to kick off is Jack Fox, the punter. Stop talking. They kick it off. Who's that back there return? Looks like another rookie. It's Will Shipley. He ends up on the Texans again some reason. The Texans don't want anything to be different from the JFML League Part 1. But here in Part 2, I mean, he's looking the same as Part 1. We know he's a fierce opponent. And here he is coming out for offense for the first time. Hasn't chosen his play yet. It's looking like both teams are taking their time getting that play out. C.J. Stroud leads his team out. 3 receivers, another tight end. They're going to start off with a stretch play to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon making a couple of moves. He almost gets stripped, but he does get 9 yards on the play, 2nd and 1. And this is the kind of position you want to be in as a Texas. You can take kind of a shot here and still have a 3rd and 1 where you can run it. It looks like they're going to go with the screen right here. But they don't. They hand it back off to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon a little slow, but he does get that first down.
The Texans are 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And at least I voted it last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
C.J. Stroud back out on the field. 3 receivers, 1 back. Hands it up the middle again. Joe Mixon, a bit of a workhorse himself, but he can't get anywhere. He only gets 2 yards on the play. And you like to see that with the Lions. They had almost all 11 hats on the ball on that play as they came in with the blitz. Clock ticking. First quarter. About 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Ball on the Texans. I'm sorry. Yes, the Texans 42. 2nd and 8. They got 4 receivers out, no tight ends. Sorry, they do have 1 tight end. It's going to be a pass play. Stroud over the middle to Nico Collins. Nico Collins picks up the first down. Stroud's first pass is a 12-yard reception. That's what you like to see from your young quarterback to your young receiver. How is Nico Collins not a superstar? We don't know. But here they come out in the I formation. 2 receivers. They're going to run the stretch play with Will Shipley. Will Shipley's going to bounce it back in, though. Still gets pretty decent yardage, 6 yards on the play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Off the stretch.
A really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think
Texans taking their time here on this possession. They're not really worried about the clock. I mean, who would be? It is the first quarter. Here they come out with 3 out wide right. And then 1 left, receiver in the backfield. It's still a running play. Joe Mixon mixing himself into the game. 4 carries, 24 yards. Not bad for a start. Joe Mixon looking pretty hype with his new team. C.J. Stroud under center. It's a pass. Nico Collins, 2nd catch, 2nd reception, but he is hurt. We are not sure what. We do not know yet what, and if it's going to take him out for the rest of the game, rest of the season, or maybe just a play. But Nico Collins is hurt. And that hurts the Texans because he's a big, fast, strong, physical receiver. And now really all you have to do work with is Tank Dell, which is nothing to sneeze at, but it is not one of those big 6'4" fast receivers. Tank Dell, the touch pass gets about 7 yards. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't get any yards. End of the first quarter. Texans don't get a gain. It's 3rd and 3 on their own 25. You got to look to get the first down here. I mean, you can settle with the field goal, but I'm thinking they're going to come out with a pass and try to get this first down here. C.J. Stroud back in the shotgun. Sees something he likes. Making adjustments. A few adjustments.
Throwing now is Stroud.
It is a pass. And C.J. Stroud gets sacked by Alex Anzoni. And it does look like Nico Collins will come back into the game. But it's like I said, it's not a bad thing that the Texans get a field goal here. I mean, they keep it a 1-possession game, obviously, even without a score. But, you know, they put themselves in position for their defense to get a stop and still be able to, you know, keep stay in the game. Kaimi Fairbairn off the kick it. Jameson Williams, who had a terrible game last week returning, taking it back out of the end zone this time. And he gets to the 21. I mean, you know, that's taboo in Madden. If you don't get back to the 25, that's the most disappointing thing you could do in Madden. And Jameson Williams has not gotten back to the 25 many times. But here is Bo Nix out again. So it is confirmed that Jared Goff is out of this game. Bo Nix making adjustments to play action pass. Bo Nix, he backs way up and it just launches a pass to the other team. Eddie Jackson with a diving attempt on the pass. Bo Nix looked like he panicked out there. He was so poised so far this season, that being his first interception. Yes, Eddie Jackson with a great play. The Houston Texans defense comes up with a stop and gives their... Oh my gosh! And then the Detroit Lions said, "Ball does not lie." The Detroit Lions with an immediate answer to that last turnover, making the rookie fumble. Who was that?
Deloach, the rook, nigga.
It was Deloach, the rookie, making the other rookie look like a rookie. Bo Nix with a second opportunity. Bo Nix making adjustments. He drops back to pass. Throws it out to the right. Ricky Pearsall making a couple moves. He gets the first down. Besides that one interception, Bo Nix is throwing perfectly. It's another pass. Over the middle to Pearsall again. Pearsall making another move. Pearsall's looking really good this year, I can tell you that.
Back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there.
Back up again.
Looking at a 1st and goal.
5-yard line, 1st and goal. Playbook wide open. Ricky Pearsall just making plays. Ricky Pearsall making plays, but he can't quite get that ball over the line marking. No, go. I was gonna show you which one to go to.
Here's a quick throw right side.
Another pass to Ricky Pearsall, but he gets stopped at the one again by, who was that, Derek Stingley. Hurry up the offense. David Montgomery gets stopped. So after 2nd and 1 from the goal, well, I'm sorry, 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line, the Lions are not able to punch it into the end zone. They're looking to settle here with a field goal. Field goal is good. I mean, it was only like an 11-yard field goal, so, you know, that's pretty obvious. But here comes Jack Fox again, off to kick the ball off. Will Shipley, who just coughed the ball up last possession, back to return, looking to redeem himself. Will Shipley, here he goes. Makes a little move to the inside, but he just gets back to 20-25. He probably should have just taken a knee or called a fair catch, and I mean, not risk any injury, but here we are again. Joe Mixon in the backfield this time. It's a pass, and it's to a wide open Tank Dell. Tank Dell outrunning the rookie Kalen Bullock. And number 46, Jack Campbell. I know he's only an 88 speed, but he was hawking Tank Dell right there. Tank Dell does get into the end zone from his first catch of the game. Besides that one, that one mistake by the Texans offense, the rookie fumbling the ball, the Texans offense has looked pretty good. A one-play 75-yard, 10 seconds. They have 10 points. They scored in 10 seconds. It's a 10-10 ball game going back into the Lions' hands. Jameson Williams back to kick it. Kyrie Fairbairn, here it comes off his foot. And he's not going to fair catch it. He's going to take it out. Jameson Williams going up the sideline. and he's not able to get it past the. Hey, no, he did get it past the 50, but just by 1 yard. Great return by Jameson Williams, his only good return of the season so far. But he set him up great. He set up Bo Nix to be able to still come out here and be comfortable with and try to get the lead back. David Montgomery. David Montgomery, not as much as a workhorse as he was in the first quarter, but still trying to make an impact on the game. Did he just Dougie? Did David Montgomery just Dougie?
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive
line. Bo Nix back in the backfield again. It's another RPO. This time to St. Brown. St. Brown gets the first down and then gets creamed out of bounds. I think the refs got to throw that flag there, but this is professional football. It is a violent sport. They're not going to call everything. Bo Nix surveying the field again. It's another RPO, this time to Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams tries to jump over a player, gets caught up, and luckily he goes down pretty soft. Well, that could have been ugly. And he's now walking like a zombie. Jameson Williams, the zombie. Bo Nix in the backfield. Read option in the... Oh my gosh, the Lions O-line. You sometimes forget how good the Lions O-line is. They just completely creamed the Texas D-line there. Same play off the hurry up. Bo Nix decides to keep it thinking he's Lamar Jackson, but I can tell you right now, buddy, you're not Lamar Jackson, and that's why you lost yards. It's 2nd and goal on the 5-yard line. They were just in the same predicament last drive. Weren't able to punch it in. They come out in the pistol this time. See what they're going to do. They're going to run the read option. And Bo Nix is going to fumble the ball. Will Anderson Jr. is going to pick it up. Bo Nix, I mean, maybe he was only playing good because he was only getting so many snaps. I mean, when you put him as your main quarterback, it doesn't look like it's going to go well. I mean, it is still a 10-10 ball game, but they have 2 turnovers. Give to Mixon right up the middle, gets about 5. Clock ticking on the second quarter, the end of the first half. About 1 minute and 40 left to go. Texans are going to take their time.
Because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now 2nd and 5.
CJ Stroud back in the shotgun again, like something he sees, making adjustments. He drops back. He drops back, and he gets hit as he throws the ball. He's trying to get Tank Dell on that corner out again. CJ Stroud just backed up all the way, almost until the goal line before he decided to deliver the pass. And by then, it was just too little, too late. The ball was overthrown, and Tank Dell did have 2 players on him. They're going to come out in more of a West Coast spread this time. 3 receivers out, tight end out wide. He's going to dump it off to his running back. He somehow still made the catch. But, you know, it's 4th and 4. And with the Lions calling a timeout here, they were able to stop the clock with 1 minute and 11. And now we're set to receive the punt. And it looks like they're going to come after this punt right here. Kalen Bullock. But he doesn't get off the line. Jameson Williams back to return it. Can he get another good return? He breaks Derek Stingley and then is immediately tackled by what looks to be Xavier Woods. I am not sure. That car always fucking... Like, what is wrong with whoever owns that car? Do ya, or do you not think so far? Hey. Here we go with Bo Nix out. Back at quarterback still, making adjustments, sending St. Brown out wide left. 3 receivers out to the right. Bo Nix has all day in the pocket, and he delivers a strike to the rookie. Bo Nix having a pretty good game besides those 2 mishaps with the turnovers. Other than that, he's throwing strikes, and it's to Ricky Pearsall. Bo Nix throws another one to his superstar tight end, Sam Laporta. First and goal again on the 5. This is a very familiar situation for the Lions. Lions finally are able to punch it in within the 5-yard line. I mean, that's the first out of 3 attempts, I want to say. But they score in a minute to go before the half, and it's almost blocked. Lions take a 7-point lead with 11 seconds to go in the second half. Texans with a possible 2-for-1 here if they can make something shake before the 11 seconds is up. I don't know if they want to bring this one out. They're still going to. Will Shipley making a few players miss getting up to the 32, but you waste a lot of valuable time with that return. You got it up to the 32, but what does that really get you? You're not really any closer to the end zone than you were before if you would have just fair caught the ball. But here's C.J. Stroud out again, and they're going to run it anyways. Avonte Maddox, he's just backpedaling. At this point, it's just about get the running back on the ground, and they can't. He ran the ball, and he got it into the end zone. Like, I want to say a 78-yard run, I want to say. Joe Mixon mixing up the game, mixing up the score. He brings it back to even before half. And the Texans, like I said, with that 2-for-1 opportunity, you just tied the ball game. If they can score any points coming out of the half, they'll take their first lead of the game. And I want to say they got a lot of momentum off that one play by Joe Mixon. The Lions, after giving up that heartbreaking touchdown, have to give the ball back to the Texans. And you got to think Avonte Maddox is probably punching himself in the head of that bonehead defensive play. Will Shipley taking the ball out. And here comes the Lions. I'm sorry. Here comes the Lions defense. You got to think they're pretty angry after giving up a 78-yard run to end the half and take the lead away. Nico Collins back in the game. Nico Collins, he somehow breaks a tackle as he breaks a hurdle at the same time. Nico Collins coming back out from his injury and doesn't look like he's missing a beat at all. Owen Pape with the tackle there. And Joe Mixon hit this last one, not nearly as good as the first. Oh, I'm sorry, the previous. No yards on the game. It's 2nd and 10. They tried to go up the middle, but it didn't look like it worked. They're coming out with 4 receivers again. They're going to run a zig down low. Dalton Schultz, the former Cowboy, now Texan. Did that say he was a superstar? He better not be a superstar. Dalton Schultz better not be a superstar. Alright, he's not. Texans, and basically, we're going to run this ball. And they're going with a quarterback sneak. Get the first down on 3rd and inches. I thought it was a first down last play, but apparently it wasn't.
I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
A couple of first downs as the football.
They're coming about in another running situation. Running formation. Joe Mixon. I mean, did he use all his juice on that one run before half? Because since then, 2 carries, 1 yard. No catches, no yards. Houston Texans taking this quarter very slowly. Already almost half of it is gone. It's another pass. Running back flat. Joe Mixon finally getting back in his mojo this half.
that is? Well, this was an excellent read.
C.J. Stroud making a few adjustments here. Running back out. Tank Dell back on that corner route. C.J. Stroud overthrows it again. C.J. Stroud with only 2 incompletions, but both were on the corner route to Tank Dell.
He's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
Runs it up the middle. The first guy completely misses, but that looks like Adam Neal. No, DJ Reader, the former teammate of Joe Mixon, tackles him. Got to think, how many times have they done that in practice? How many times did he know he was going to do that, make that move? And he was able to use that to his advantage. C.J. Stroud back out. C.J. Stroud throws an Instagram. I said throws an Instagram. Throws an interception to the rookie, Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold was part of that group. Terrion Arnold was part of that group that gave up that touchdown to Joe Mixon. So you got to think he's made up for his part. As Avonte Maddox or Kalen Bullock, are they going to make up for their part? But the Lions defense comes in through strong again to stop the Texans from taking the lead. The Texans took almost the entire third quarter and not even gotten to the 30-yard line. But here's the Lions out. Bo Nix making adjustments. Bo Nix back to drop.
Are you kidding me?
And Bo Nix throws a pick to Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson with the... Yeah, I'm about to say he looks fast as shit. I'm about to say he looks fast as shit on there.
Look at the nigga, bro. Come on. That's some bullshit.
Rookie.
Madden
Just what you mentioned. Did pretty well in this game, and now his teammates will jump in and go, okay.
Detroit Lions head coach is visibly upset. You got to think, is that Bo Nixon's fault, or is that just a great play by veteran DB? Texans do end up taking the lead.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Jamison Williams out to return again, brings it out the end zone again. He starts to go sideways and then backwards. You got to stay north and south. He goes east and west and only ends up at the 13-yard line. Bo Nix back out, but this time in the worst situation. Instead of having a tie ball game with a chance to take the lead and all the momentum back, you gave the home team a momentum on the last one, throwing a pick six. But here he is again, back out making more adjustments. Bo Nix throws out of a sack. He had a wide open receiver for a first down. Couldn't get it there quick enough. Bo Nix with up and down play so far this game. I mean, there is 3 turnovers, but you can't say they're all on him. And he is a rookie. You know, there's gonna be things that come with this. He's making adjustments, moving people around. Bo Nix has a long time in the pocket. No, he doesn't. He launches it, and there goes Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall catches the ball and then drops it. That was the same exact play from earlier, and Ricky Pearsall caught that pass. But this time he gets pushed as he comes down and drops it. I mean, he is a rookie, but a professional. You have to, I mean, you already caught it. You came down with it. Why don't you just hold on to the ball? Like, why do you have to drop it as you're getting your feet settled? But, again, he's a rookie. Those things that's going to come later on in his career. Bo Nix, back to drop again. Giving Pearsall another chance. Pearsall hangs onto it this time. Pearsall hangs onto it this time, redeeming his last mistake. Though less yardage, he still gets the first down. He still keeps this drive alive, and he still has hope. Oh, he keeps his team with hope still, tying up this ball game, possibly taking the lead if they go for 2. Another play action. Pearsall was wide open, but Bo Nix just, I guess he might have, Bo Nix thought he played. Yeah, it looks like Bo Nix forgot that he played for the Lions He threw a wobbler right to the Texans DB, Derek Stingley, for about the 4th turnover of the game.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year.
He thought it was pick too. Like, come on.
He definitely did.
The commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thought that shit was picked too.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard.
Oh, you can't see where the ball going, can you?
Pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball.
I've never had that happen to me to where I can't see where the ball's going.
Whatever they saw going into this one,
I might have. I just haven't noticed.
And no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Mixing up the middle. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment.
How many people in your stream?
And fall back under the century mark for the game.
I gotta keep coming, man.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
Joe Mixon tries to get involved in the run game again, but gets stopped for 1 yard. Hasn't really looked great since the big run before the end of the first half. But Texans here with the ball, clock ticking to end. It looks like he's going to try to get this to the 4th quarter before the end of these 4 downs, if he possibly could. He has 3 receivers out,
Stroud to throw.
and it's a pass. Joe Mixon, he goes out as well. He throws it back over the middle to the big Nico Collins. That's why I was saying earlier, you got little Tank Dell. Tank Dell has some speed. But Nico Collins has that big physical girth that you would like in a receiver along with the speed. They're back out in the passing formation, and they will. And it looks like he was getting ready to throw an interception. But luckily, the Lions hit him and deferred that pass downwards because it looked like he was getting ready to throw an interception. Joe Mixon again, he gets hit and turns into a helicopter. This time 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's really only been losing yards since that one big game. 17 seconds left to go. Looks like he's gonna let this trickle all the way down. No, he's not gonna let it go into the 4th quarter. He's gonna run one more play before the 4th quarter, which is really a bad idea. So now it is 4th and 9 to begin the 4th quarter instead of the 3rd and 13 to begin the 4th quarter. Now you kind of have to give the Lions the ball back after you, assumingly, kick the field goal. And you can see that the Lions are on the sideline. You see Bo Nix with a big sigh of relief. Okay, this field goal only puts you down 10. You still have the entire 4th quarter. And the Lions defense has been no way. Well, that would only make it 4th and 4. Yeah, so he declines it. He goes ahead and just takes his points. Luckily, it wasn't 4th and 5 right there, or the Lions would be in a deep pile of shit, as some would say. Jameson Williams back to return again. Had one really good one last return. Can he repeat that thing? No, he cannot. He only gets to 19. Probably should have opted for the touchback. Down 10. Lions coming out again.
All I need is Bo Nix to make the right throws.
They have not taken Bo Nix out. I mean, he has 4 turnovers under his belt. But he stays in the game. Those are to Pearsall, but no one blocks for Pearsall. Sam Laporta allows 3 defenders to get past him. Doesn't touch one, and Pearsall gets tackled for a gain of nothing.
Shit, Eddie Jackson, not that.
Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson with a 2nd pick 6. Jesus Christ. Eddie Jackson looking like he's back at Alabama with 2 pick sixes. Bo Nix 5 turnovers in his first. This wasn't even a start. He got in after 2 Jared Goff passes. But it is safe to say that Bo Nix, if the Lions lose, is the reason they lose.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick.
Kyrie Fairbairn off to kick it for, I want to say, the 6th time. 6 or 7. Jameson Williams looking to get another good return in. He breaks the tackle, but can't get away from the third defender. 2 yards from where they would have got it if he would have just took the knee. You gotta kind of commend, or you gotta kind of say, hey, this Lions team went to the NFC Championship last year, and they're kind of looking rough to start this year. Why is the coach wanting to keep Bo Nix in the game? I mean, you got a superstar quarterback in. I'm sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Holy shit! Take him out, please. He's throwing bullshit, nigga. What is he looking at his wrist? That's not even the right wrist. That's not what a quarterback band is. 5 out, Bo Nix. Bo Nix throws another bad pass, but he got to be lucky that Jameson Williams is a tall receiver. He's going to run the hurry up. 5 out as well still. Bo Nix is going to take off, doesn't like what he sees, and he gets the first down. Not this receiver showing any sign of fatigue. He's back to pass again. Bo Nix throws it to Laporta. Laporta drops it after getting nailed by 2 Texan DBs back there.
Second and 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Got a chance.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
5 out again. Same formation. Doesn't look like the Texans are going to send the dogs here. That O-line from the Lions, you'll give him all day if you only send 3.
That's bullshit. Nigga was beat like a
And Madden being Madden, allowing a wide open receiver. Madden being Madden, the receiver was wide open. But just because you didn't throw it the perfect way Madden wanted you to throw it, the DB was able to catch up and knock it out. 3rd and 10, really game on the line right here. I mean, if they can't get this or the next play, game's over. Will Anderson gets through that tough Detroit Lions wall up there. That you got Frank Ragnow that actually got beat on that play right there. He's about a 90 overall receiver. The Texans are gonna settle for the field goal here. It's gonna be a really long field goal.
You keep throwing the football with confidence, but we're not seeing a confident throw.
And it did not reach. Well, how long was it?
63 with win.
Oh, damn.
That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
Texans probably going to run the ball here. They do. Will Shipley, just his 3rd run, but he only has 4 yards and fumbled on one of them. So Will Shipley not having a good game. What was that? Whoa, that celebration. Whoa. No Diddy, nigga. Texans. CJ Stroud under center, making adjustments. You got to think it's a pass here. CJ Stroud back to pass. He delivers it well. Arnold can't keep up with Nico Collins. Nico Collins breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle, and he goes out at the 2-yard line. Nico Collins takes a simple drag route and goes about 45 yards on the play.
sidelines at the end of the third quarter, doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
He's trying to get Tank Dell some touchdowns. He's trying to dev up Tank Dell. Tank Dell comes across with a jet touch pass.